What's up, YouTube? We're back again with the Xtracab, and we started recording a little too late. We started this process like about, I think, like an hour and a half to 2 hours ago, and it was a last minute thing. I think that's why we didn't even think about recording it. We started taking the whole interior apart. We had to primer that because there was some surface rust, I think, from either the brake of the clutch master or something with the brakes. It seemed like it was eating through the paint and stuff, so we just hit it with the wire wheel real quick and we primered that. We have to weld this back on. I don't know, something happened right here, and we're gonna wipe all this down, do the kill mat. We also removed the rear window because I don't know if you guys remember in the first video the headliner was a little messed up. Also all these little holes were drilled, which sucks, but I mean, it is what it is. What else? We're going to pull off the door panels to wash it. We're gonna wash everything from inside. We got all these trims removed. Everything is gonna get cleaned up real well. We're gonna remove the tint from these little windows, and the seats are out. We have to fix the brackets on the seat, clean them up. This back piece is gonna get shampooed as well. You see all the little holes that were drilled on there. Obviously we're not gonna put the screws back on. We got the front piece of the carpet there. This is the rear piece. We're hitting it with some carpet cleaner from Chemical Guys and a brush on the drill, just to get some of the dirt off, because this thing was really dirty. I think the front one is a little worse, but you can already see that the color's coming back, like the light brown. This one's pretty bad on that side. Got all this off. We're gonna clean all this because you can see it's a little dusty. And this is the headliner for it. We washed it with some Dawn and a little brush that we have right there. You can see it's way cleaner than how it was in the first video. The Dawn really got the dirt off. Also from the back side, this thing was really bad. I mean, the backside doesn't really matter, but all that dirt, I'm pretty sure, made it stink. You can see this is how the headliner was put back in. So we're gonna try to warm it up, remove the crease, and then hopefully install it back the right way. The back window had to be fixed because it was grabbing onto the seal right here. It was put, I don't know why they did that, but they kind of pulled it down and put the rear window in. So we fixed that. Also the light wasn't working, we fixed that. These pieces, we're gonna wash them. They're super brittle, so we're trying to be as careful as we can. Homeboy over there broke this piece right here and this little piece right here, but we're gonna JB weld it. And also whoever had it before us, drill all these little holes. So like I said, all of this is gonna get washed before we install it back on the truck. We had repaired this, some booger welds, because it was cracked. This thing had broken off the spot weld here and here, so it was flapping around and it started cracking the floorboard, also back here. So we had repaired this when we first got it, like the next day, I think. Like I said, all this was had to be primer because it was getting pretty bad. You can see some pitting right there. Well, I mean, it wasn't bad, it was just gonna get bad if we didn't primer it. We took off as much as we could and we hit it with the wire wheel. Sorry about the background noise. We got the carpet thing going, and then they're working on the other side, in the other house. So yeah, that's pretty much it for now. I'm not sure if we're gonna go with the Ghost radio for this truck, because homeboy wants to put a little sound system, and we need RCAs, and the Ghost unit, whatever it's called, doesn't have any RCA's output. And if we want to do that, we're gonna have to buy another little module to get RCA's output from the speaker signal. So I don't know if we want to do all that or just get an aftermarket radio and put it inside the glove box. But if he does go with an aftermarket head unit, this little head unit is gonna go in the black truck if it gets removed. What else? Back here there was also a cable that we removed. I don't know what it was, but it went up to the headliner and it was just laying here for some reason. It wasn't used for anything. All this is gonna get wiped down because it is pretty dirty. We vacuumed it. It was a lot of dirt and stuff back here, so all this is gonna get wiped down with a wet rag before we lay the kill mat. We're gonna wipe it with the wet rag, and then we're gonna hit it with some acetone, and then we're gonna start laying the kill mat. I think we're gonna start from back here, so we're gonna do like probably the bottom piece, the middle out, which we're not gonna record because that takes a while. And actually, you know what, I might start doing that right now before we do the floor, anything to the floor, because if we clean the floor, once we start laying that, we're gonna be stepping all over the floor, so might as well do the back side. This is also gonna get some kill mat. I'm not sure how much. We have to like mock up the plastic pieces so we can kind of trace around the section that's visible. We don't want it all to show. Then we're gonna possibly put a piece back here as well. You hear that? And yeah, so that's pretty much it for right now. We haven't done much to this truck. We want to do the interior first, get all this done, and then start working on the exterior. All this has to get done whether or not we're gonna do the sound system, because it's pretty loud in here. Not extremely loud, but I mean, for this old truck, you could kind of hear all this on the inside, so I think it just makes a big difference with the kill mat. Sound deadening. So he's thinking about keeping these wheels, maybe get some old school what are they called, like the Void, or you know, those old school blade wheels, some 15-inch wheels. But if not, he's just gonna keep these, polish up the lip, and then lower it on that. Also, that was flipped around. And then I don't know exactly what to do about this. We have to figure this out, just make it look a little nicer. And they try to make it a little tighter. But if anyone knows how to fix this, please leave it in the comment section so we can give it a try. It looks pretty nasty when it's just sagging like that. These seat brackets are also a little bit loose. We're gonna have to flip them around and tighten the bolts that go through it. So I think that's pretty much it. All this is gonna get cleaned up. This bracket isn't gonna go back on because the center console, we're debating about throwing on a bench seat, so we might just save these bucket seats and then run a bench seat and just have the rear little bench as a surface where we could put the subwoofer box, maybe 210s or 212s, I don't know, and then probably some 6x9s underneath. I have been on OfferUp and I saw that some guy was selling the little boxes that go here. I've never seen a truck with these. I don't know if it's like a rare option or whatever, but he has the boxes. I don't know if it's from a 4Runner or an Xtracab, but I think it would have been cool to like slap them on here just to have that, but I'm not sure yet. I think we're just gonna go with some 6x9s under the little bench thing right here. That's pretty much it. So that's it for this video. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at Yonke_OXC Films. I will leave that in the description down below, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.